There's a good chance right now that you're spending money on things that used to make sense but don't anymore. They are probably costing you money, and we're going to cover the top 10 things in this video that are no longer worth the money. Not obvious scams, not luxury purchases, just normal everyday things that quietly became worse deals over time. Most people don't even notice, but by the end, you'll have a clearer picture than most on what to avoid to help maximize your money. Fast food used to be a cheap, easy option, but that's changed. Prices have climbed so much that in many cases, you're paying close to restaurant prices for lower quality food. Smaller portions, higher cost, same convenience. Streaming used to be the lower cost option to replace cable, but now it feels like cable just came back under different names. Multiple subscriptions, rising prices, and even ads returning. What started as a simple and cheap thing has turned into stacked monthly costs most people forget about. Brand clothing used to mean better quality, but now in many cases, you're mostly paying for the logo. Materials are cheaper, production's faster, but prices haven't really dropped. So the value isn't always in durability anymore, it's just in perception. A new car feels like a smart upgrade, but financially, it's one of the fastest ways to lose value. The moment you drive it off the lot, it drops significantly in price. Then you add insurance, interest, and depreciation, and the real cost becomes much higher than most people expect. Subscriptions can feel harmless, and so many businesses and services have them now, it's easy to build them up quick. A few dollars here, a few dollars there, but stacked together, they quietly become a major monthly expense. And most people aren't fully using half of them. Gym memberships make sense in theory, but only if you actually use them. Most people sign up motivated, but then stop going within weeks. But yet, the payments keep going. New gadgets feel exciting. They're designed to feel like you need them. New kitchen gadgets you don't really use, or upgrades to other things that you already have. But after a short time, most people realize they don't really use the new thing or that the upgrade wasn't all that meaningful. The hype fades, but the costs don't. Delivery apps feel convenient, but once you add in the fees, tips, and markups, the real cost is often far higher than expected, sometimes even double. Convenience does come at a price. Upgrading your phone every year used to feel exciting. New design, better camera, faster performance. But now the improvements are so small that most people barely notice a difference after a week. Yet the price keeps climbing, with phones now costing a small fortune. For many people, it's no longer a real upgrade, it's just habit. Bottled water seems cheap, but over time it becomes one of the most overlooked daily expenses, especially when clean water is often available for a fraction of the cost or even free. You can even refill your own container and just take it with you. It isn't a big purchase, but it can be a repeated one that adds up. The truth is, most of these things didn't suddenly just become bad, they just slowly became worse deals over time. And if you're not paying attention, they can add up to a sizable amount of money, costing you thousands of dollars every year for no good reason. I'm curious to hear from you, though, in the comments below. What do you feel has become no longer worth buying anymore? For more insights and strategies around building wealth, consider subscribing.